In 1976, the Austrian Formula One racing legend Niki Lauda was driving a race in Nürburgring, Germany, with heavy rain pouring down on him. Lauda was ahead of his closest rival by 23 points that racing season, all but guaranteeing he'd be the world champion at the end of the year. He was the best driver there unequivocally. But about halfway through his second lap, he lost control of his car. He skidded off the track, slamming into an embankment at over 130 miles per hour before his car burst into flames. Lauda lost not only his chance at winning the race, but he nearly lost his life. So why does the best driver in a race, one of the best of all time, completely crash and burn? Hey there, I'm LEMMiNO and I like to make games. I've been developing games for over 4 years, and last year I published my first commercial game to Steam, leading to a decent profit and what I'd call an overall success. I've also been making videos and devlogs about my development journey that have gotten a moderately good number of views. Because of this, I often get asked for tips on game development and video creation. I of course try to answer questions as best I can, but I also do my best to emphasize one important factor in my and anyone else's success: luck. Now, the use of the word luck here might make some people uncomfortable, due to the negative ways that it can be used. Someone might say about someone successful that their success is all luck, as a way to demean or insult them. On the flip side, someone who failed might use bad luck as an excuse, a way not to learn from their mistakes. I want to make it clear right away that this isn't what I mean to do with this video. When I say luck or chance, I mean any of the ingredients of success or failure that are completely out of your control. So to answer my question about how Niki Lauda could have had such a terrible accident while being by far the best driver among his peers, he crashed because of bad luck, chance, factors that were completely out of his control. The rain that day in Nürburgring was particularly bad, leading to more difficult handling of the vehicle and extremely dangerous racing conditions. The effect of chance or luck can be boiled down to two main aspects. First, chance being a reason for success. The most viewed video on my channel, when I look back at it, is probably one of the worst videos I've ever made. Sure, it had a bunch of things going for it, like a catchy title and a cool concept, but the video that brought the most new viewers to my channel is just worse than a lot of better videos that I've made afterwards. A video or game can find a ton of success while still being very low quality. The second aspect is chance being a part of failure. If you've ever scrolled on YouTube and seen a video with incredible production quality, great visuals, and an amazing thumbnail, but only a tiny amount of views, you've seen this side of chance. The same is true if you've ever seen a cult game on Steam that you can't believe isn't more popular. It's entirely possible to do everything right and still not find success. But why am I saying this? Am I just trying to justify my own failures and use bad luck as a way not to learn from my own mistakes? No. I'm saying it because I think it's vitally important for us as game developers and creatives to recognize the effect of luck on performance, because the second we don't, we can easily find ourselves coming to the wrong conclusions. If I make a viral video and assume that the reason it went viral is because the video was perfect, I might make the mistake of trying to recreate it over and over again, down to the title and thumbnail. This is a mistake I see other YouTubers make all the time, and more often than not, the attempts to catch lightning in a bottle twice aren't nearly as successful as the original. The reverse is also true. If I spend weeks making a video, pouring time and effort into every little detail, only for it to flop, I might assume that all that effort was for nothing, and completely change my approach for the next video, when in reality it may well have been worth trying something similar again, because the first failure was a result of bad luck. All too often, I see people with moderate success let it get to their heads. Maybe they'll sell a bunch of copies of their game and instantly start selling a course on how to succeed at game development. Or maybe they'll make a viral video or two and begin teaching people how to become successful YouTubers. This guru mentality creeping into game development is an incredibly negative force, and you can see that with the rampant scams and pyramid schemes claiming to teach people how to get rich quick. The billionaire entrepreneur and Shark Tank star Mark Cuban puts it this way.
The reality is, in order to become a billionaire, the one thing you have to have is luck. Any billionaire who tells you they could just do it again? No.
I hope that by this point I've convinced you that it's a massive mistake to overlook the effect of luck on success and failure. But this definitely doesn't mean that we should all lose hope because everything is just random chance. There are many things that we can do to either minimize our reliance on luck or harness it when good fortune comes our way. For example, when developing a game, I strongly recommend creating a Steam page as early as possible. When the video I mentioned earlier did go viral, I had no Steam page yet, and so I had nowhere to direct my viewers. If I had already created the Steam page and asked people to wishlist the game in that video, it might have done a lot better than it did. If you post to social media, you really never know when you might find success, so it's best to have a Steam page early to be ready in case you do. As the Roman philosopher Seneca put it, luck is a matter of preparation meeting opportunity. In this case, luck meaning good fortune, and opportunity meaning what I've called chance. We can also minimize our dependence on luck with one of the most powerful tools at our disposal: consistency. If I spend 5 years developing one game, I'm risking a lot on the chance that it succeeds. But like I said, there's every possibility for me to do everything right and still fail. If instead I spend those 5 years making 5 or 10 games, I can afford to have some of them succeed and some of them fail, in part because of random chance. And finally, I want to come back to the story I told at the start of the video. Niki Lauda, after being horribly injured and burned by his crash and spending weeks in the hospital, returned after just 6 weeks, missing only 2 races. He went on to win 3 world titles and cement himself in the Formula 1 Hall of Fame. He didn't let his brush with bad luck destroy him, and I don't think we should either. Once we recognize that chance is a factor, we can use that to grow. Thank you for watching. I really hope you enjoyed. This video was pretty different from the videos I usually post, so let me know if you want to see more of this style of content. Just a reminder, I'm currently developing a commercial game on Steam, where you play as a lizard who dreams of seeing a sunset. I'd really appreciate it if you went and wishlisted it. Also, leave your thoughts on the video in the comments. I'm really curious as to what you all think of this subject. Subscribe so you don't miss any future videos, leave a like to help the video in the algorithm. Until next time, see ya.